I know a woman, WAA, who told me that she grew up to feel shame about everything, not to be happy. She wanted to sing in someone's choir, and she told you her church didn't allow singing or dancing or being happy, that she had to be miserable all her life, which reflected her on her schoolmates. Well, they're all evil and they're going to go to hell, but you have to be ashamed of what you do. You have food on the table and other people don't have food. You have shoes on your feet and other people don't. You have a warm bed, and you should feel shameful about that. And that's what her mother told her, and that's what her pastor told her. And it's pretty awful that, especially around churches where God is here. God is here. And God wants you to feel shameful because you have something and you work hard for what you have. You got to feel shameful and give money to the church so the church can help other people, which is usually bull. Yeah, I will say that. Usually is bull. Those that sit on top get the best, and those that sit on bottom get screwed. But her whole life was feeling shame. And then when she got married, it was the same thing. And she was teaching her kids. And until somebody said, hey, do you know how that pastor lives? You want to know where that pastor lives? He doesn't live that little house that's sitting inside the church. He lives up there in that place. Oh yeah, thing with 20 rooms in it, a swimming pool in the back, a tennis court in the back. You want to see what cars his children drive? But they're so poor. They're so poor, You want to know what he drives to church, or you want to know what he drives at home? What golf club he belongs to, but you're excluded from. Right. Where he has parties for his friends, and they don't serve hot dogs. That's what he has. And you're supposed to feel shame about having something. And those food drives he has? Where does the food end up at? Right. That was clothing you have there? He sells the clothing. Doesn't give it to the poor people. He sells the clothing. Yes. So feeling shame for something really gets your act together. Somebody says you should feel shameful that you live in America. Sure. A country that's $32 trillion in debt. Remember the land lease stuff during World War II? Yeah. How many countries paid back the United States fully? That's right. It's terrible to be in a rich country, isn't it? It's $32 trillion in debt. That's the thing. And you can look at it, how much money it's getting, and that thing, all the interest and everything else. You know that Donald Trump put us $8 trillion in debt? He's going to build a wall. Well, that wall is up now, and Mexico loves that wall. Why? It's going to keep Donald Trump from deporting people back into Mexico. That wall and the Mexican army. But, well, Donald Trump makes you feel guilty, feel shameful. Politicians do the same thing. Icky on them. And that's why churches are riches. You know, the churches in the United States pull in around $1 trillion a year with tax-free money. They own property worth trillions in this country. And your church doesn't pay taxes.